Hey everybody, this is Tuesday and I am so happy to be back. And yes, I still have the little band-aid, but it's looking a lot better. I go back, I have 10 days, so I go back around March the 10th to get the stitches taken out. But I had to do a video. This is what I love, and I'm not going to stop doing it because of this right here. And I got down here and I replaced the top of my work table, and I'll show you that and what I used. And of course, we're still going to do the Watercolor Mania because I'm just having so much fun. I've not done anything since the last video, and let me tell you, it was hard. I wanted to come down here and grab the watercolors, take them upstairs, and just play. But I don't do that without y'all being with me, so I'm down here doing a video today. I don't have anything planned. Yeah, we are going to play. It's going to be spontaneous, and y'all know that's just me. That's just what I do. Some people love it, some people hate it. I understand. But if it's something that you think you would enjoy, I would love you to stick around. So I'm going to turn this camera around and we're going to get started. And I hope I can get this up here without messing it up. Now I have changed this around a little bit. Oh, please, please, please. Oh, it worked. I lifted my camera mount up. I lifted what's holding the camera up a little bit so it would be further away. I can make it further away where you can see the whole thing. Doesn't it look so nice? Yes, and it's washable. And yes, I love this, and I'll show you in a minute what I use. But then I can bring it up a little bit right there, and then I can bring it up even closer right here. And so I'm hoping, I need you, if I move it and then I need to remember to span it out, I need good vibes from you. So whenever I do it, I need y'all to holler at the TV or whatever. Beth, change it, go back. Maybe I'll pick up those vibes and I'll remember to do it. I hope so. It's on my brain, and I'm hoping, because the automated is not doing real well. And there's sometimes where I want it real close, but then there's other times far away, which right now this is the furthest that it will span. And as you can tell, I have my watercolor pencils here, I have my watercolor markers here, I have my watercolors up here, I have these brushes right here. All along this wall right here on my workstation are brushes. I have a new alcohol spritzer. I have a new H2O water dropper. I did pull out my Q-tips. I have paper towels over here. Everything is pretty much at a hand's reach. I even cleaned up above and redid all that. And so I'm hoping maybe this will be more organized and a little bit better. One of the things that I did, I had a bunch of these, and they're little bitty tiny spritzers, and they're filled with water. And I'm hoping these are going to be the really tiny droplets, and it will work. Because, you know, I've got the bigger one, this one right here, but it's just way too heavy. And I wanted to show you, because I did not show you the last time about different ways of wetting your paint, and I wanted to show you that. And I hope this is not too dark, because I did have to change my lighting around a little bit too. And I'm hoping that it will be okay. Okay. Well, I did want to share with you. Dan brought back from the dump place somebody brought it in and didn't need it, so Dan called me and I said, oh yes, I want these. It was a whole box of stick-on tiles. And I still have several left. This was about the easiest thing. And these are the stick-on tiles. And I have bukus of them left. So if I need to replace, I can replace. And let me give you the name of them. I'm not going to pick the box up because they're still really heavy. It was Traffic Master Self-Stick Vinyl Tile. There was 30 tiles, 12 by 12. And it was brand new. And I think it looks wonderful. And so I was happy about this. Now, this is one of the papers. Yeah, this is how my mind thinks. This is one of the papers that came off the tile. Each one of them had that. But I thought, oh wow, wouldn't it be fun just to try watercolors on this and see what happens? I'm all about experimenting around. And, you know, I threw 8 of these in the garbage can. And I thought, wow, well, what if that would work, though? And so, I'm going to stick a paper towel, maybe a couple of paper towels up underneath here. And I'm going to bring this up a little bit. Yeah, okay. And now I wanted to show you on your paints, and I do need to clean my paints up, I think, because they're getting a little bit, and I'll show you. Yeah, they're pretty. I'm not cleaning them since I got those. And I hope you can hear me okay, because I am walking around trying to get stuff. And I need to get alcohol wipes, and then I should be good to go. You know, I was not as organized as I thought I was. And I didn't have any wet wipes, and I didn't have any alcohol wipes up here. And I think I'm probably going to have to use some alcohol wipes on this to get it really clean. I don't know. But I'm thinking that that's probably going to happen. And I am going to miss these terribly when they run out. And I did check with the Habitat for Humanity store where I got them. They did not have any more. Because I would have gone back and bought every case they had. I bought a whole case of these for $6. Okay, we're going to try the wipies first. Oh, and I wanted to let y'all know that the winner of the $50 gift card from Amazon, she did contact me. And she let me know that she did receive it. And I was so happy because she received it on her birthday. And she had made an order for some stuff. And so she was able to take that and get what she wanted on her birthday, which just made it that much more special. So I thought that was really cool. And I thought I would share that with all of y'all. And that's all I'm doing is I'm taking, and as much as it said here, wow, it did not stain it as much as I thought it would. I am trying to be a little bit careful and not get this on. I'm having to change this like 4 times a day, unless I do something stupid and splash something on there, which does happen. I was making tacos last night. And I was making a black bean with cheese and cauliflower rice dish to go with the tacos as a side. I was draining the black beans, and of course, anybody who's ate black beans knows the juice is really dark and sort of a thick. And I always rinse veggies off. I never use the juice in any canned vegetable. And it splattered all over this. And I mean, it was just like it just soaked right into it. And I thought, oh, great. So I left everything as is, and I ran in the bathroom, and I rinsed it off, and I patted it dry, and then I put the bathroom ointment on and put another Band-Aid on. I mean, you know, there's steps you have to go through, so I try to be really careful so I don't have to do that more than 4 times a day. So if I'm a little bit slower, and I know y'all are saying, oh no, slower? There's no way you can get slower. Yes, there is. When I'm trying to be careful, I can slow down, and I probably will a little bit today because I really don't want to get paint or alcohol or anything on this. So please bear with me. We've just got another few days, and then we can do resin projects and stuff like that, which will be fun. I was tempted to do a mixed mold project today, and I may change my mind and try it out if I think I can keep my hand away from it, because mixed mold is a non-toxic. It's not like resin. It is a ceramic resin. It's like an eco-pour, but it is so non-toxic, and I use it all the time without gloves. I wish I had some of those cheap gloves that Let's Resin sends you, you know, and because they're big, and I could just put that over there, but I don't think I have any of those either. And I know I'm just talking right now, and I'm just showing you that I am cleaning this. I used it the way it was for a long time, but sometimes you do need to clean it up, because you want to mix new colors and you can't because you've got colors already, and that's what's happening with me. I know that I want to mix different colors up, so, and I'm also going to show you and I am trying it out. Okay, I'm going to put this back in, but see, I've got some. Did I not dry this out? If you don't dry this out, and there's color still left in here, it will pull it up, and you'll wind up with a color you don't want. So be sure that you get all of it off of there. Okay, you see how it looks like there's colors all over the top of it? Well, that's because there is. And I'm going to take a clean paper towel. I'm not going to do it with a wipey. I was tempted to do it with a wipey, but I don't want the soapy to get in there. So I'm going to spritz a paper towel. Is this a right or wrong way? I don't know. It's the way I'm going to do it, because I'm going to try to clean and get the paints back to where they don't have colors on top. And I'm not putting very much water on there. I want you to know that. And you may have to do this a couple of times. But you see how that yellow, it looks green because I had a brush in it. Let me just do this. Let me see if that works better. Oh, that does. One at a time. Be sure to But they already look 100% better. I just want to make sure when I stick my brush in here, I'm getting the true colors. And not one that's been mixed with another color. And that's the one I'm going to have to worry about right here. So we will drop this. I'm putting a drop. I said I wasn't going to do this, but I want to see how that works. Let's see if I can. Okay. Maybe a wipey. It's not too bad. And then go over it with a paper towel. Now I am actually going to stick a Q-tip in here on those two yellow ones because it is not coming real clean. And I want to get all those, the grain off of here. So I'm going to go in here and see if I can't just pull. And it happens, y'all. You don't have to be as concerned about it as I'm appearing to be. I am just trying to get the top part off. And this is when I was loading my brush with two different colors. Which it will get this way again. I think it would have been easier for me to clean this though if I had done it right then and there. Instead of just closing it up. If I had have cleaned it off, this would have not been an issue. And they're not real wet. I think that's good enough. I think I will be able to get a fairly true color out of there. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Okay, and I was going to show you, if you did not want to spray and get water all over, you can go down and put a drop and do it this way. And I'll show you. I'll do it this way today because it keeps the water off the tin, which I tend to use as a palette. Oh my, I have to tell you, now I have never watched Bob Ross. I'm very well aware of Bob Ross. I have looked at his paintings, and my granddaughter used to go to sleep by Bob Ross. He has such a soothing voice. But for the first time the other night, well, for a little bit, I couldn't really do it. One of our cable channels has got the Bob Ross channel, but the commercials were just, you know, I'm okay with commercials, but that was ridiculous the way they did that. And I got through a half a show before I said, oh no, I can't even do this. Of course, Dan wouldn't have lasted 5 minutes. But one of the things that I noticed and I loved about it, because he was talking about, oh, there's no such thing as mistakes. It's only happy accidents. And then he was talking about, and it was funny because I went back and watched one of my videos after the fact, and I thought, wow, okay, it was almost almost exactly when I was talking about how it gives you so much freedom just to be able to play, not to worry about anything, and just play. And he was talking about that, and I thought, oh yeah. And that's why he's so good, because, you know, well, he's talented anyway. It's amazing what he can do with a palette knife. It just amazes me. And no, I have never painted that way. I don't even think I own a palette knife. The only thing I have is a scraper. No, not the scraper that I cut myself with. That scraper, which I guess you could use. I don't know. But one of the things that he did use, and I noticed that, was, I think he used a credit card. And I thought, oh, now that I could do. That I could see me using. Which I don't have one. I don't have anything down here like that right now. But I thought, oh, that would be sort of cool. And I did think, well, maybe I could use these, you know, and stick it in there and rub it like he did with, and of course he does the mountains, and I don't know. If you've never watched Bob Ross, I would suggest, of course he uses oil. Okay, it's a total different ball game with oil, but it's incredible what he can do. Okay, so I dropped all those. You see how clean it looks? Oh, it's such a clean look. And I got paint on this already. Look at there. So I guess we'll work on this side. Oh, it doesn't matter, because we're just going to be playing around anyway. And I don't even see the need to tape it off, although it looks really cool when you do tape it off. And I'm trying to decide. Oh, you know what I did forget? I forgot my water. Okay, I've got to pause this, and I'll be back when I have my water. Okay, I have my water right there. And I am going to pick, I wish I had a smaller one of these. I really like that brush, but I wish I had a smaller one. Yeah, I'm just rinsing it out real good. Get a paper towel down here. And I think I want to try something different. So let me go with just looking for a stiff brush, y'all. Something where I can get a bunch of oh no. Oh, see? Oh, I got droplets. Okay. I'm trying to get water droplets on. Okay, there's a good one. hope you can see what I'm doing. And these are actual true droplets of water. Some are smaller, some are bigger. See, this is what's so fun about watercolor, because there's no, I mean, you know, play around. See what happens when you do. Okay, and I've got a loaded brush. And I'm going to just touch. But I want to get more than that in. So I'm going to touch it again. Oh, that's a good one. Let me get my brush really full. Oh, yeah. Okay. Ah, isn't that fun? Now look at that, okay? Now I'm going to go in with a pink. Of course, it's turning purple on me, but that's okay. I'm going to true pink, so let me. Okay, now I've got a true pink, so let me. Can you see me? Yeah, you can. Okay. I'm just barely touching these little droplets. Uh-oh. I put a big drop over there. And then I'm getting clean water. And then I'm coming over here and I'm trying to get some really bright yellow. Now I'm dropping a little bit more yellow. I mean a little bit more water on the yellow. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but boy, it's fun. You have the excitement of, oh, is it going to work? And when it works, it's awesome. And when it doesn't, it's like, well, okay, it's okay, because we now know what doesn't work. So let's try something else and go from there. Okay, and now we're going to go with this brush right now. And I want it a little bit wet, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to just see. Oh, the watercolor is beading up on this. Oh, this is not going to work on this paper. Ah, poop. Okay. Yeah, look, this is like a silicone mold. It won't work on this paper. Oh, that's wild. All that work. Okay. Well, it won't even work on that paper. Look at that. Okay, we're going to try it again, because I do want to try that. So, we're going to toss it, and we're going to go with a true piece of, I need to get a sketchbook book. That's what I need. But I am going to fold this. I'm going to fold this. And this can be, okay, let me tear this. And I'm going to put this over here, but I'm going to fold this again. And I don't think I'm going to need to tape it down. But we'll see. Okay. Well, let's just try. Let's try this. See if I can get. Okay, that is not going to do the drops. But let's. It might do something else, but let's get the drops. On there too. Okay. Yeah, my water is already dirty over here. Isn't that wild? But I'm going to pick up some clean water. And let's go with this blue. Oh, I love this blue right here. I'm a blue person anyway. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, this is sort of fun. That's just from the spritz. Let's see. Let me pick it up and see how much. Oh, we've got a big. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm sort of going over here so I'm not losing any of the paint. Just putting it on the edges. I'll come back to it. Okay. Oh, see, that was my clean water. Okay, now I'm going to pick up some of that pink. And I'm trying to find out where the wet spots are, and that's why I'm doing this. Okay, and I'm going to add some more with this little spritzer, because I really like what happens. Okay. Okay. And now I'm going to go in. Oh, I just dropped my brush. But I'm going to go in and I'm going to try to pick up some yellow. Once again, I'm going to have to pick it up so I can see where the wet is. They're wet there. We're going to add some more. With it being so little, I can somewhat control. Yeah. And some colors move around more than others. This is not moving around much. Okay. And now we're just going to play. We're going to see what happens. I'm going to sort of just move the colors around the brush. And I'm sort of, you know, if there's too much of one color, you can take it off. I do want to get, see, that's sort of a muddy color and I don't want that, so I'm picking that up. And you can do that. Okay, and I'm rinsing out again. I really need to get more water, but let's just try it this way and see. Now if it starts drying totally, which I think it's starting to, so I should have been faster on this. It's okay, we can always add. I really like this over here. I don't like, that as much. So we're going to add, we're going to do the same thing again. Add more blue. And I'm adding more water. And I'm just tapping. Okay, I'm going to dry that off, and I'm going to I'm just playing, y'all. I have no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. I'm just sort of playing around and seeing what will happen. And I'm removing some of the paint. And we're going to pick up a little bit more. And I'm going to keep going sideways with pick up some more of the pink, I think. Too much of the pink. Oh wow, that's green. Straight up green. That is not what I wanted at all. So let's see if I can remove it. Yes, I can. Okay. See, the brush is picking up. Let's go with a smaller brush. Whew. Yeah, I got that bright yellow. Okay. I'm still playing, y'all. You see how this brush got deformed? I love the colors. I don't like this though. Yeah. I'm taking and trying to get the colors off because I don't like it. It looks really dark and I wanted it really bright. It's really wet right now. But when it dries, it does get lighter. It is going to buckle. That's why you should have it down, because you see what it's doing. Now it will lay back flat out later, but right now I need to get it. Nope. I'm trying to load my brush up really, really good. This is too dark for in the background. So I will have to I don't want to lose. Yeah, I'm trying to get it. Okay, there it goes. That's what I wanted. Okay. And now I can come back in. Because as it gets closer to you, it gets darker. Just always remember that. It's the lightest the further back, and as it gets closer, it gets darker. Okay. And I want to stick with okay, I can go ahead and take that out of there. Dry my brush off. I do want to pull a little bit down to blend it, but I don't want it to be really, really wet. Okay, and I'm going to just see. I'm going to see if it works with the watercolor. I'm taking a big, and it's just clear. And that does work, okay. Thank you. Okay, and we are going to dry this. Oh no, we're good. It just looks darker because it's rainy and stuff downstairs. Okay, and now we're going to go with a deep blue. I'm going to wet it a little bit. I'm going to rake it up against I'm not putting much pressure on this at all. I'm trying to keep the colors pretty much the same all the way through. Okay. Yes, this is a white. But I'm basically just taking this to blend all the colors, so there's not really a white in there. Okay. Then I'm going to take and hopefully get a semi-clean brush, and I took water and a paper towel and actually dried this off. But it's still got water on it. Okay. I want more yellow. Oh no. Yes, that's okay. That's what's so wonderful about having a floor for your workstation. Yeah, it's like having, because it's tile flooring. So I'm putting another drop, trying to get I don't like that. So let me get that off of there. Blend that in, which is doable. Okay, but I do like that. And what I do want is just a tiny little why is it not working? This is when masking fluid would have been great. But you know, and this was planned, so. I'm wetting it, but then I'm drying it off. Let me sharpen it. It is not even, I don't want much. I just want enough. There it goes. That's what I want. And I don't even know if you can see that. But I hope you can. Okay. What's it look like in this? It still looks dark, doesn't it? Okay. Let me get some defining lines in here. Now let's take the little bitty tiny brush that I fell on the floor. Is that my small? No, this is my smallest brush. Okay, let's try this. Let's just see what happens. I'm going to pick up a little bit of black because I want it dark. I want it almost a blackish grain. And I'm not good at this. Okay, so I could be ruining this right here. Let's just try it. Of course, it's hard when you're doing it so far away. It always looks good on everybody else's, but when I do it, it's like, geez, really? But you know, I don't give up. So, oh, that looks better. Okay, maybe I'm doing it too dry. Maybe that's the key. I'm trying to make it look too, and I need to let it flow and play with it, and or it just sort of, it's just a color. It's just a play on the, okay. And then if we want to make a big one, do we want to make a big one though? Do we want to do a tree? I am not good with trees. But okay, let's do a tree. That's how we learn, right? I'm going to try to get a really okay, there's my tree. I need a square brush. This is not a water brush, but let's play with this for a minute. I want to see if I can do this instead. Let me see if I can pull. Oh wow, okay, that works. Cool. Okay, again with loading up the brush. Are y'all laughing at me yet? I'm going to go in with the watercolor, and I want a really fine tip point. So I'm going to sharpen this, and I should have done this before I wet it. Sharpen your watercolor pencils before you wet. This is black. And I know you're going to see my head. I'm sorry about that. I want to get some really wispy tree branches, and I can do it better with the pencil. So I'm doing what works for me, but y'all do what works for you. No, it's not that dark, and you may not even be able to see these. And I really wish I had a bamboo or a toothpick here. Let's try something. Okay. And I'd really like to highlight this. So I got these off of Temu, and they do not work. They're white gel pens. I really wish they did work right now. Oh, wait. Let me heat it. Maybe that will help. I don't think so. But let me dry this real quick. Let's make some highlights. Are they showing up? No, they're not showing up. Let's see if the white, okay. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, it's so dark over here, you can't even see. Okay. I don't really like that now, but okay. Yeah, see, I'm trying to be too realistic with this. I started out good, and then I went back to my old self. So I'm trying to, yeah. Which, I think the tree looks good. What do you think? I think the tree looks good. This needs something over here. But you know what? I think I'm going to stop before I mess it up. Although it does need something right there. I want to put I want to put little pink flowers all over that tree too, but I don't even know. Let's go for it. What the heck, right? If they don't look good, they don't look good. But if they look good, then oh, great, right? So let's just go for it. Yeah, so I don't have any clean water. That's going to be the issue. I'm going to stick some water in here to use for clean water. And then I do want pink. So I'm going to try to get a really pretty pink. And here we go. Wish I could see good because I'm having a hard time seeing anything. I'm doing little dots everywhere. Little tiny dots. Where the tree branches are. I can't really tell where I'm putting them either. Oh, this is... I'm doing this blind, y'all. I have the light right in my face right here, and I'm really just dotting where I think the tree branches are, and I'm not even sure if there's any tree branches here or not. I can see this side better, I think. Okay, okay. I like that. Don't like that though. Yeah, I can't tell what it's doing over here. Fixing to get some white paint out though, because it definitely needs some highlights. And watercolor does not come in white. And this is not... Let's see if I can get... No. Okay. And I'm just using a little bit. When I say a little, I mean a little. And this is just white acrylic. Now I have some, is it called a gouache? I don't know. I have some of that, but this is quick and it's just going to be a little. And right now I really wish I had like a toothpick. Let me try this. Just trying to get it thin. I want it thin. Don't want it thick. I don't even know if it's going to work. Oh yeah. Okay, I can do little dots of white. Okay, this is cool. Okay, good. Good enough. Let me take my brush. Sort of just a little bit. Yeah, I can't see y'all, so I'm having to. Okay. Okay. I'm just playing now, y'all. I know I'm not talking much, am I? I should be playing music right now. If y'all wanted music, you could play music while you did it yourself. That's a concept, huh? It needs something up there. And it needs flowers over here. But poo. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting out of my comfort zone here, y'all. Okay. I don't like the way that brush is doing. Okay, let's form this brush back. Okay, all sorts of little flowers all over here. No flowers. No rhyme or reason. Little flowers. Let me put some white highlights in here. Of course, this is just little blobs, y'all. Just an illusion of little flowers. And I just don't like that, so I'm gonna blend that. So blend that in. Okay, I like that better. Trying to get white on here to form some interesting That worked though. Oh, okay, that does work. Oh, I hope y'all are seeing that. It's subtle, but it does work. Oh, see, I just learned that. That's cool. You can get some cloud shapes in there, a little bit of white, and with there, well, you can see how I'm doing. I'm not any, it's just random. But can you see the difference in the, I was putting clouds up there. Oh, I sort of like that. Okay, let's play a little bit more. Oh, I like that. I'm doing it sideways, and I'm sort of just, I'm putting firm pressure on the pencil to make it really, and then in some areas I'm sort of swirling it around. Oh, that's really cool. Okay. And then I am going to I'm just sort of making like little, just give an illusion that there's some more trees up in here. And see, this is when you can start putting in a little bit more definition. Let me get the white pen back out, because I want to put a little bit. Oh yeah, here we go. What do y'all think? There needs to be a little shadow over here of the mountains. Well, it's not what I had intended, no. But it was fun. And, you know, when it looks like all is lost, then just remember that it's not. Let's see if this one will work. I need Sharpies bad. I need to throw the ones away that don't work. That one does not work. Let's see how many of these don't work. Oh, that one works. Okay. Should I put... I put some birds in there. Can you see that? Yeah, let's see what it looks like. A little bit of pen in here. Just a little bit. Just okay. Okay, I'm just doing some little bitty touch-ups. I think I'm going to call this done. Okay, what do y'all think? Boy, have I gone from one extreme to the other on this. But I love using both the pencils and the pan paints. And I am going to do this real quick and just wipe these out. I'm going to lay them down here right now. Oh no. Okay, let's move this. And I'm laying them flat. I don't want to ruin these brushes. That one's just but it worked. I don't think I really showed you anything different today, did I? No, there was something different. What was it? See, now I don't even remember. I'm going to love this tile stuff. Okay. So let's get it on that. What was it I was going to do with mixed mold? I will do this real quick. The masking fluid. I forgot that I did those little rocks. And somebody asked me about the masking fluid a couple of days ago. I think it was Donna. But I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I read so many emails and comments that I try to keep everybody straight, but there are times when I don't, and I know it. So I'm going to apologize beforehand if that is wrong. But somebody asked in the comments if I could tell them about the masking fluid. And I told her that that was coming up in my next video. So I would like to cover that because I told her that I would. But let me know. This is not, and this is not, I got into my head with this, okay? I'm going to be quite open and upfront with y'all. I got into my head with this a little bit, and I was trying to go for too much perfection. And it turned out okay. It did. It's a pretty picture, but it's too heavy for me. Now, some people would like it, but for me, it's too heavy. It's not light. It's not flowing. It's not as bright. But what it is it's got a lot of good color. I love the way the tree turned out. I'm happy with the way the tree turned out. I am not good with trees, y'all. You know that. I like the way that the pathway turned out in between the hills. The dimension is good in this. When you look at it, you can sort of imagine that, you know, it's a field with hills and a tree with birds flying in. Is it realistic? No. But it's got the dimension, and so that's a good thing about it too. And I had fun, so that is the best part of all. And y'all got to join me, which is even better. So, masking fluid. I did these the other day when I first got the paints, and I did not go over. I used it, but I did not go over. And now I cannot find the masking tape, y'all. No, not masking tape. Oh, wow. You know, I have a trash can right next to here, and I worry about things being thrown away. And that is not good if I throw that away, because that stuff is not cheap. And I just bought it. But I have this shelf up here that's got all my crackle and my varnish and my glue and all my specialty items, and it is not up here. It's about that big. I know it's not on top. I know it's not over here because I just redid this. Oh, y'all, I'm afraid that I threw it away because it's not up here. Let me check my drawers. Let me check and see if it fell inside the drawer here. Nope. It did not. Well, and I don't see it anywhere. It's blue. Oh, this is not good. I'm checking real quick, y'all. But it should be right here. There's no reason for it to be behind anything. Because I redid all my stuff, and it was like, oh, this is great. I'll be able to know where everything is. And I have. I've been able to find everything without even hesitating. And now I go for the one thing that I need, and nope, it is not here, and I don't see it anywhere. So I can show you on these because it's already on here, but I can't show you how to use it and how to use these ruling pens, because these are really cool, and you use them with masking fluid. I had a project that I was going to do soon with the masking fluid, so I'm going to have to order more, I guess. I'm looking on the floor to make sure it didn't roll off on the floor. Nope. Okay. I'm not going to look anymore. It should be right there, and it's not, so let's just do this. Those are the mold with the little pebbles that I have. Yeah, I'm still looking for it. Okay. And we're going to do something real quick and real easy. I did this so that would be a moon, okay? So let's just do this really quick. Yeah, I'm just trying to get some kind of idea on what I'm going to put on here. Okay. Let's see if we can use the watercolor markers real quick. Oh, I know I can't in one because there is no blue. That's just... no, there's no blue. I can't use the markers on any of it. Okay, so let's go with the paints. And I did send them a question and asked about the markers, and I've not heard anything back, so I don't know. Thought we were done with these, but we're not. I'm going to just do this in a hurry, y'all. Okay. Okay. Let's get some green. I'm just putting color on here, y'all. Okay. Let's see if I can't even see where I did the tray, but let's just. Okay, we're gonna go with this. It's not even working on that anymore. Okay, let's try this one. Nope. Get this brush loaded up and see if I can't get a fine. No, that is too. No, that is just too. Yeah, this is not working. But we're gonna leave it alone because this is not about another painting. I should just show you the masking. I can't help myself, can I? These are not working as good on this. know. Okay, we're just going to take it off. This is where I had the masking tape. Not masking tape, masking fluid. And I'm just, you see how it leaves a little white spot where it could be, you know, it could be the sun or it could be the moon. And for some reason, it's just, okay. And it just allows you to have a little bit of control. There you go. Same thing with this one. I'm not going to do these right now because, but the same thing with this one. And if you wanted that to be the moon, you could take sort of a gray color. And sort of see, outline it where it's not quite as, and the same thing with this one where I don't, oh, there it is. See, it allows you to be able to keep something white on there while you're painting it. And again, I would say that that is probably the moon, so I would want to darken it up. And put a shadow around it. But, you know, that is what masking fluid is good for, y'all. And I know, I apologize, that is a really bad example because I could not find, well, it lets you know what it does, but no. And I'll paint those later. I'm not going to let them go to waste. I love painting rocks, but I'm dealing with dirty water over here. You want to see how dirty? That was my clean water. That's what I cleaned the brushes out. That was my clean water that I'm supposed to be picking up. I don't have any clean water, and you most definitely need clean water when you're doing this with watercolor. And so I could fight with it to try to get it to work, but I'm not going to do that because I enjoy it too much. So I'm going to just stop and one other thing. Now, I don't know if I brought this up or not, but don't ever close your paints when it's totally wet. That's not good either. And when I was watching the video, it was like, wow, I don't think I told them that. And I think it actually looked like I did that. And I think I may have the last time when I cut my hand. I think that's the last time I did a video, right? So make sure this is dry. Make sure it's all dry. Now, it can have dry paint in there, but make sure there's no moisture in there. Make sure your paints are, are all dry. It doesn't take long for your paints to dry, but make sure that they are dry before you close it up. Now, I've never had them to mold before. Ever have I ever had paints to mold before. But they say that that's a possibility. So just to be on the safe side, make sure it's all dried out. So at least you know that wherever you put the masking fluid, you're going to have white. It allows you to paint over it. I added yellow to that. And then, of course, I added gray and stuff to that. But it allows you to have white where you need it. And there's a lot of projects that if you're working on watercolor, you want to do the whole background, but you want white to be there, because you see how I struggle to get white. You can't do it with watercolor. You have to add white paint, which is okay, but then you lose the transparency of watercolors when you do that. And my mind has not been focused since I'm still trying to figure out where the masking fluid is. It always bothers me when I can't find something like that. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about this. Is this a realistic? Well, no, it's not. But you can tell what it is, and I am happy with it. And oh no, it's not. I thought it was folded. You could make a card out of that, though, if you wanted to. I probably won't. It'll probably just go into my thing of practice sheets. I am not throwing those away. Somebody said something about she hoped I was not throwing away my sheets. And I told her, I said, no. I said, I'm not throwing them away. I'm keeping them, and I was going to show you, but now I can't even. I'm telling you what, I can't even find the silly. Oh, here they are. Okay. I started saying. I just want to show you that no, I'm not throwing them away. See, I have all my practice sheets, even though that's exactly what they are. They're practice sheets. I do have them all. I am not throwing them away, because I can look back at them and say, oh wow, don't do this. Oh, well, that was pretty cool. Let me try that. And that's the fun part of playing and practicing. And if I can stress anything to y'all, it's just to play. You pick them up. Do not be afraid. Look, if I'm not afraid to flop in front of all of y'all, you should not be afraid to do it in private. Just pick up your paintbrush, get you a piece of paper and some paints, and just play, y'all. Don't ever let fear stop you from trying something new, because I think you'd be surprised. I don't know how many of y'all said, oh, you're so talented, I wish I could do. No, there are many talented people out in this world that can do watercolor just splendidly. I am not one of those. I know I'm not one of those. I said from the very beginning I am not. But what I am trying to teach y'all here is that there's so much that you can learn and experience and enjoy if you can get past the perfection part of it. And I know I struggled with that for years and years and years. And I was always trying to keep inside that square box. And it was a perfect square box, down to the millimeter square box. I kid you not. And everything had to be in its place. When I did art, that's not, no. And I had an awesome person that said, no, that's not what you should be doing. And it opened so many doors for me, and it gave me the freedom to play and enjoy art in a way that I never did before. And so the whole purpose of the Watercolor Mania is not because I am the perfect person to teach you how to do extraordinary, probably unique and weird, but no. I'm not the one to teach you and show you exquisite watercolor paintings. You know, that, no. But I can teach you to have fun and play, and I can teach you different brush techniques and strokes, and I can teach you colors, and I can teach you what not to do. I can teach you a lot of what not to do, because, you know, you see me doing it, and that's a lesson you'll learn. But I so have fun with this, and something that I have fun with and I enjoy, I want to continue doing. And so I just bring you along with me. And I hope you're enjoying it. I hope maybe you're learning a little bit. And I hope, if nothing else, you have gotten over the fear and you're not continually telling yourself, oh, I can't do it, but I enjoy you watching you do it. I really want all of you to pick up that paintbrush and to just go to the Dollar Tree and get some cheap watercolor paints, y'all. And remember what it was like when you were a kid and you did finger painting? And I mean, you didn't worry about where you put it, what it got on. You know, you just had fun as a kid. Try to go back and remember that. And then do it now. Let everything that we learned as an adult just go away. Just wash it down the drain. And you pick up that brush, and I don't care what kind of paper you do it on, and just have fun and just let it flow. And I think you're going to find that you're going to enjoy it. And that's what I'm asking each and every one of you to do. Alrighty, y'all have a great evening. I am going to do a mix and mold project tomorrow. I think I can get, see I'm bad, but I didn't get it on here. I think I can get a glove on with a regular Band-Aid, and I think that it would be okay for me to put a Band-Aid on it by tomorrow and put a glove over it. And so I do want to do a mix and mold project tomorrow. And I just want to say thank you again. Let me know in the comments what you think. Y'all have a great evening, and I will see you again real soon. Bye-bye.